What is good with y'all, man? It's crunch time. Hit the like as y'all join in. And I told y'all word for word, bar for bar, that I do not believe in Donovan Mitchell. Every time somebody asks me why the Cavaliers was not going to go far in the playoffs, I would always tell them it's because I don't believe in Donovan Mitchell. You know what I'm saying? Look at the haters, look at the crybabies already in the comments, already mad. But let's just get to it, man. As Donovan Mitchell, it's official. It's officially time to call this man overrated, as he chokes in the second round with the number one seed. As Tyrese Halliburton simply outplays him, man. Tyrese Halliburton wanted it more. You know what I'm saying? Somebody said how many points I got in the NBA. Donovan Mitchell doesn't know you. Well, guess what? You listening to me and I don't know you. So let's just focus on that. How about that? So let's just get to it, man. Let's talk about it. As Donovan Mitchell, man, he's an overrated bum, and I don't care what none of y'all say about it, bro. I never believed in him. He don't have the next level to his game. And remember, even dating back to when he got outplayed by Jamal Murray. You know what I'm saying? When he got outplayed by Jamal Murray, even in the bubble, it gets to the point in time where I would probably take Jamal Murray. But let's talk about why he's overrated. Everybody talking about he carried and he doing all the work, bro. His team won 60-something games. How many games his team won? Did they have the best record in the league or just the East? Donovan Mitchell sold this series. Let's talk about how, first of all, he choked game 2. Remember, he got that offensive foul, them turnovers in game 2 to let them come back and win. Right or wrong? Right or wrong? Right? His team won 64 games. So, and then you can't talk about injuries because they lost multiple games in this series when they were fully healthy on the court. Everybody's talking about he scored 35 last night. This man shot 8 for 25. So any other time we talk about efficiency and what was the efficiency? And y'all love saying that. Y'all think y'all cook every time y'all say that. It's not just about the points you score when you go 8 for 25. That's terrible. That's horrendous. Now, obviously, Darius Garland, or what's his name, Judy Garland, I told y'all he was overrated, though. I've been said that. But right now, we got to put the leader of the team, the best player on the team, quote unquote, as he's the one that got outplayed by Tyrese Halliburton, man. And, you know, it's to the point in time where we had to go ahead and cook Donovan Mitchell. Donovan Mitchell also, what he did that was horrendous, that was heinous, that I will never, ever respect him again in my lifetime, is that he faked that injury when he was getting blown out by 40 at halftime. And everybody just believes stuff like this. They think, okay, yeah, he really got injured. I ain't saying, listen, I'm not saying he wasn't sore or banged up, but for you to be sitting there acting like you was injured, trying to grimace and let everybody see, oh, dang, he was hurt, he got hurt. I think that's a cop-out right there, because you was down by 40 at halftime. Now, all of a sudden, oh, let me show everybody that basically I got hurt, man. When you said that you needed the team to come back fully healthy, y'all back fully healthy. Now you complain about you hurt. At halftime in the warm-ups, cut it out. Cut it out. You said the Cavs was injured, bro. When the Cavs played, they got blown out. When the whole roster played, they got blown out worse than when they wasn't there. There was a close game when they was out. When they came back, they got blown out by 40. So I'm trying to figure out, when do these excuses stop? This man, Donovan Mitchell, has never, ever, ever been to the conference finals. And think about it. This man had number 1 seeds over there with Utah in the West. You said the Cavs is the 2016 Hawks. Well, no, that's the thing. I can't even say that. See, a lot of people comparing this team to the Hawks, man. This is a way worse situation because with the Atlanta Hawks, they didn't have no superstars on their team. And remember, they played against the Cavs. So everybody's saying they was frauds. Bro, what you supposed to do if you playing against LeBron, Kyrie, and Kevin Love? I mean, excuse me, LeBron and Kyrie, because I don't think Kevin Love played that series that year. But the Cavs played the Hawks. Oh yeah, he did though. He did. But the Cavs played the Hawks multiple years though. Yeah, but what you supposed to do though if you playing against LeBron, Kyrie, and Kevin Love, bro? Where like they got the three best players on the court. Go look at it, bro. Kyrie and Kevin Love outplayed the whole Hawks team. I'm literally like looking at it right now, literally. You said the Cavs wasn't healthy, bro. They was healthy. The Cavs played every single game. Kyrie, excuse me, you talking about this year, bro? Bro. Listen, yo, let's get back on topic, bro. You said it's a team-based game. The Pacers are all-around team and friendship. Bro, Mitchell was one person. Man, shut up. Get out my face, bro. The Cavs won 64 games, bro. Get out my face. And they all on the court together getting whooped. I told you they soft. Evan Mobley soft. Judy Garland is heavily overrated. You got to cook him too. Because Darius Garland don't do nothing but spam hezzies all game. He has no real bag. I don't like his bag. I don't. I don't like his bag. Right, Mitchell is not injured, bro. That ankle looked fine to me last night. He was hooping. He just don't have it in him to go to the next level. He don't know how to really will his team to victory, you know, deep in the playoffs. He don't. He can get you a first-round win. You said he the new James Harden of this era. He ain't even James Harden. You said they're basketball players. Yeah, but you got to figure out, at some point you got to win, though. This is a winnable series right here. They could have easily won this series. It's like, damn, I'm starting to think everybody was right when they was telling me that Evan Mobley was the best player on the team and not you. You said Jalen Green effect. Yeah, he's like a slightly better Jalen Green. You feel me? What you want him to do? Hey, man, you got to learn we got to get better. You said he hurt. Nah, fam, I ain't trying to hear that, bro. You shot the ball 25 times. You ain't hurt. You said missed 3 free throws in the clutch. See, but they ain't going to talk about that, though. I said he got to do better. You said he averaged 34 points this series, by the way. Well, yeah, you just a numbers guy, geek, nerdy, and a little nerdy dude. Oh, you know, you just care about numbers and stuff like that. You probably know how to recite. You probably know how to recite the pi, the whole pi number. It was a bad matchup for them, bro. They got depth at every position though. The Cavs got more. The Cavs is deeper. The Cavs is deeper, bro. At every position. They got a defensive player of the year at the power forward who was a good two-way player. He a good offensive player too. You got a rim protector. You know what I'm saying? You got 2 rim protectors. You got Darius Garland at the 2. I mean, hold on. You got Donovan Mitchell at the 2. Darius Garland at the 1. And you traded for Hunter. You got shooters at the yin yang. You said it was Atkinson. Come on, man. It's Donovan Mitchell's fault, bro. That's who fault it is. It's Donovan Mitchell's fault. Hands down. You say he don't play Allen or Mobley enough? Because the nigga's soft. I told y'all, though. I told y'all the Cavs wasn't really about that. You said Donovan Mitchell played 48 minutes every game. How is it his fault? Well, that's how you know it's his fault. You playing the most minutes. You on the court the most, it's your fault. What you doing? You supposed to be the one that's helping us get the win, not the loss. Yeah, I'm going to play Donovan the whole game. That's how I know we going to win. I'm going to make sure we win. That's what the coach thinking. I'm going to play Donovan the whole game. Garland had 11 points. It's his fault, too. He's a bum, too. I told y'all that, though. I really should have talked about both of them on this video. I should have talked about both of them. Put together. Package deal. But this is something that's just going, it's just been recurrent with Donovan Mitchell for a long time. He's never got to the conference finals. He don't have it in him.
Yo, what's up, bro?
Yo, what's up, bro?
Yo, this is clown talk, bro. It's 7 o'clock in the morning. You putting this dumbass shit on live, bro. Like
you up here talking with me like a clown.
No, this is dumb as hell, bro.
Right, hold on. And you up here talking?
He was averaging over 25 all series. Like, are you dumb?
All right, hold on. So just because you average over 25, that mean you playing amazing?
But nigga, he was the only person playing good, bro. Like, what's he supposed to do? Like, nigga, he can't carry
Evan Mobley had 24. Evan Mobley had 24 and 11 last night.
Okay, but it is right.
So that means that basically, why are you doing that?
My nigga, you're on TikTok clowning him. Wow,
I'm just asking you.
My nigga, you wouldn't do any of this shit. You wouldn't do any of this shit, bro.
Why is he shooting 8 for 25 for the series, though?
My nigga, what you shot last night? What you shot last night? What you shot last night, bro?
That's what I'm saying. Last night he shot 8 for 20.
What did you shoot last night? Fucking clown shit.
Fuck you talking about? Fuck up my panel. I shot your mother up last night. Shot the whole club up. That's what I shot. In from the 3. Missing free throws in the clutch. Niggas want to get mad at me. Whole time, the dude had 35 points. Whole time, he had 21 free throw attempts. So what you mean I ain't letting nobody speak? I just let him talk. He literally, I try to have a civil conversation. You said you gonna kick somebody every time they prove you wrong. How did facts, bro? They blew a lead and all that. Like, they've been blowing leads. They underperformed this series, bro. And then let's not forget, in game 2, that was a winnable game, even though they was hurt, because he had the Cavs was winning by like 7 with a minute left. Like, what is y'all talking about? I respect that. Why don't you think he overrated?
I think he definitely led the Cavs to a great season. He was putting up insane numbers.
Oh, bitch ass.
Here's the thing. Who that in the background?
Oh, it's just my friend. Don't mind him.
I didn't recognize you with your hat down. So look, you don't know about that song, bro. That's a big L song. But no, look, Donovan Mitchell. I used to like Donovan Mitchell, man. Listen, bro. We gotta remember, Donovan Mitchell. This is somebody that beat Russell Westbrook and Melo and them. Now you got the first seed in Cleveland, and it's like you're not going to the conference finals. So
Yeah, but
yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, I don't know, man. It's like, I don't know, dog. It's like at some point I gotta look at him because he's the one that's in the picture every time.
Yeah.
That's just how I look at it. But he is pretty. I mean, he a good. All right. So what do you think? You think the Cavs should just?
Yeah, they need to build more around him.
Yeah, because I think Garland is kind of trash. What you think?
I think he's decent, but he needs to perform better in the playoffs when it matters most.
Yeah, man, I agree. I agree with that, man. Darius Garland is he definitely is not the help that Donovan Mitchell need though in this situation. He not a competitor, bro.
But he was also hurt half of the game, so
Yeah, but you got to basketball or not. But sometimes that if if you can still play, man. Like if I tell you, yeah, bro, I can't come to the game today, bro, I'm hurt, but then I'm right back playing tomorrow, you gonna be like, man, how it seemed like you wasn't really that hurt.
yeah. And the Pacers are the better team right now, but in say 2-3 years, maybe the Cavs will be better. You never know.
Yeah, I mean Donovan Mitchell.
I think so too. But with all the injuries, it just didn't make good team chemistry.
And then I would have loved to see Donovan Mitchell versus Jalen Brunson.
I would have loved to see that too. All right, well, that's all I gotta say.
All right, bro, I'm gonna catch you.
All right.
Yeah, bro, it's just like I feel him, man. Donovan Mitchell, he's our guy, man. He's a good dude. Respect him as an individual. He gets to the next level. You become a legend. Think about it like Anthony Edwards. Now I know that the Timberwolves do kind of have some more pieces there too, but Anthony Edwards, he had Rudy Gobert too, and he went into the conference finals twice. Was seeming like it's about to be twice in a row, back-to-back seasons. So this is really what separates certain players. It's like they have that extra gear. Wanted to keep chiming and keep interrupting. Jeff T, he kept and he said basically Donovan Mitchell and Ant-Man on the same level. I'll put Donovan Mitchell on Jaylen Brown level. Donovan Mitchell and Jaylen Brown is on the same level. Everybody be wondering what Jaylen Brown would look like as a number one option. Especially we're probably gonna see it now because Tatum is gonna be out for. Yes, it is. It's on him. He missed them free throws in the clutch, and remember on that fast break, it's going viral right now. When he slowed down when he was about to go get a dunk, he don't have it in him. During the regular season, you probably try to jam that. He don't, bro. Y'all see it. He don't have it in him. Simply put, he dropped 35, 43, 48. But what is the? And then all the times where I'll talk about somebody that might have dropped 40 or might have did this. Y'all always say, "Oh, look at the efficiency though. What was the efficiency though?" You're a casual. You don't know ball, bro. What was his efficiency, man? Need to get the Pacers some credit. Oh yeah, we definitely gonna do a video about the Pacers too, because the Pacers is just too legit to quit. Better than Damian Lillard. I told y'all he was better than Jason Tatum, but we're not gonna get into that because it's a sensitive subject right now. I didn't know Tatum was gonna get hurt, and shout out to Tatum, man, great player. Speedy recovery. I'm actually dealing with the same exact injury right now. Right now, I'm recovering from a torn Achilles. And now I'm recovering from a torn Achilles. And, me and Tatum, what I'm saying, we just going to put that work in and come back stronger, come back better, you know what I mean? So basically, first of all, go all the way back to game 2. He choked game 2 even though he was injured. They was winning by like 7 points with 1 minute left. He sold that game completely because he couldn't take care of the basketball. That's on him. Then, you literally get blown out by 40, 50 points when you was fully healthy. And the team was fully healthy, though. Then, during halftime, this man You said, I don't know how you think he choked. His team just not good. How is his team not good? And they was just, bro, y'all be sitting here, bro, you can't make this up. We watching it in broad daylight. In real time, excuses get made for somebody's legacy. That's crazy. Bro, his team won 64 games. You said, are we forgetting he dropped 48 that game? You cannot close it out. You said his team won 64 games all because of him. Man, cut it out. Man, cut it out, bro. Y'all tripping now, bro. You can't even make this shit up. He don't want it. He don't have it in him. You can just tell by how he move, man. And he kind of got some, some fear in his heart. Because remember when they asked him about Tyrese Halliburton being called the most overrated player in the league? He was he looked like he didn't want to make Tyrese Halliburton mad with his answer. Like he was like, nah, I didn't vote. So, I don't know. Oh my goodness, man. He don't have no dog and you know what I'm saying? He's pitiful. You said he's been overrated, bro. He's been overrated. Something about his game that I never really liked. I never really gravitated toward his game, and that's a red flag. Because I'm a student of the game. I love the game. I know when I'm watching somebody that, can help me get better at the game by watching them. You said B-tier player, B-tier hooper. Yeah, he's like a B-tier, man. He really just like a Ben Gordon, bro. You said who's better, Ant or Mitchell? Is Anthony Edwards. Yeah, Donovan Mitchell really just like a Ben Gordon, bro. People saying, he said people be saying he like Dwayne Wade. Oh, man, bro. Hey, nah, that was funny, bro. You said people be calling him, saying he like Dwayne Wade. Shit. I needed that laugh. Make life worth living when you laugh like that. You said how he overrated. That's telling me you ain't watched the series. I seen it, bro. I seen this nigga. I seen this bum sell a series. You said I would compare Jimmy to D Wade. Jimmy better than Donovan Mitchell. You know what I'm saying? It was a time when Oladipo was coming up, when Victor Oladipo was coming up. And now they won't flag me. When Victor Oladipo was coming up, I thought he was better than Donovan Mitchell at that time. They was having them comparisons. I thought he was better. I thought he was a better player. You said Sal, he was the best player on the floor, and so he had the better team. He had the better team. You said Halliburton is just too good. Yeah, that's my point. Yeah, he got outplayed by Tyrese Halliburton. Tyrese Halliburton walked this man down, bro. Just like he walked Dame down, got them both up out of here. Fox or Halliburton? I'm going Halliburton. But honestly, they on the same level, though. I got Fox right there with him. But you got to give the Hallie right now. Said Rick Carlisle was gonna be a Hall of Fame coach. Oh yeah, bro. Remember, he didn't want to coach. He didn't want to coach. What's his face? He didn't want to coach Luka no more. Remember, he quit that job. He said Mitchell did not choke. Can't expect one person to do everything. Nah, bro. They had the best team in the league, or the best team in the East at least. But all season, they was really looked at as you know the best team. They was considered the best team in the league all season. You got like I said, everybody told me they got the shifty point guard. I told y'all Garland is not like that, bro. I'm better, like, bro. Listen, dog. Garland's not like that, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. I think I locked Darius Garland up. He don't have no real bag, bro. Exactly, bro. They was the favorites in the East. Now the only reason I wouldn't lock Garland up is because he more in shape than me, more NBA shape. But for the most part, his bag is not all that, bro. He said garlic. All right, so let me chill, yo. Let me start roasting these players, bro. Let me start roasting these players, man. Y'all let me know how y'all feel about it, though. Does Donovan Mitchell still have time to redeem himself? Right now, he's down bad. You see, listen, we doing callers, man. The people that call in. I'm gonna have to start going live on YouTube more. Yeah, but I'm gonna start going live on YouTube again so that we can get some of the people on there to call in. But yeah, you see, like it's like, bro, I'm gonna just match the energy that y'all bring. So the first dude that called in, I had to match his energy, bro. That's the energy he wanted to be on. He wanted to be aggressive with me. You gotta get aggressive back. But then the next caller that called in, he sounded like he just was trying to chop it up about ball. And that's what we did. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I'm gonna do, bro. So y'all let me know how y'all feel about this, dog.